Hello YouTube land, my name is Wildboy 5699. Welcome back to another episode of Wildboy Reacts. This is the third and final one out of this three-part series or whatever. On Wednesday I posted a video of me reacting to Nickelback's video Rattle the Cage, and then yesterday I posted a video reacting to the Callings music video Dust, and today is the 17th of July and I'm getting this posted at noon. And I am going to, later today, as you're seeing this video post, and if you're here for the premiere live, welcome to the premiere live on the video if you're watching this. But today is July 17th when I'm posting this. Right now, today is actually July 14th, but when this video is published, it'll be July 17th, which is the day I'm going to see Fuel at Cherokee Casino and Roland Free Show and everything like that. But I wanted to react to this video called Wanted by Fuel. If you don't know who Fuel is, they are a rock band, and they have a history with music, songs, band members, and everything like that. They released their early heyday, early glory days were when their first two albums came out. Their first one, Sunburn, was released in 1998, and then their second album, which is my favorite album by them, Something Like Human. And then in 2003, they released Natural Selection, and then about 2005, 2006, original vocalist Brett Scallions left the band due to some issues that you can look up online and everything like that. And then they did worldwide auditions for a new singer because they actually wanted Chris Daughtry because he did at the time he did a cover of Hemorrhage by the same band Fuel, which is up there in my top two favorite songs of all time and everything like that. He turned it down. He wanted to do his own thing, which Daughtry is really successful. So they got another guy. Had another guy named Torrin Green as the second singer, and then T only made one album with them with Angels and Devils. And then in 2010. Brett Scallions returned to Fuel at the same time. Guitar player Carl Bell and bass player Jeff Abercrombie left the band. The drummer Kevin Miller left the band in 2004 after Natural Selection came out. And then in 2014, they released another album, Puppet Strings, which is the only album that Carl Bell's not in with Fuel. And then 2020, at the end of 2020, Brett left Fuel again, and then Carl Bell returned to Fuel. He mixed and recorded the most recent album, well, I say most recent album, called Anonymously. He reunited with Kevin Miller there. Kevin Miller's back in the band and everything. I read that Jeff Abercrombie, the original bass player of Fuel, was supposed to come back in the band at the same time Carl Bell and Kevin Miller returned, but I guess he got into a really bad motorcycle accident that almost killed him, but thankfully he recovered and everything like that. They got another guy, really younger guy named John Corsali, sing vocals on the album. He did a couple of shows, and then I guess he left the band in 2022. According to Carl Bell, he didn't leave. He was fired. Nobody knows besides the band why he got fired and everything, all that. And then in 2022, the new singer now, Aaron Scott, who like Chris Daughtry, was on the not American Idol, but he was on The Voice, and he did the blind auditions with Hemorrhage in My Hands by Fuel. I don't think he lasts along on The Voice, but unlike Chris Daughtry, Carl Bell offered Aaron Scott to be the lead vocalist for Fuel, and he accepted in 2022, and now he's the official new singer. So Fuel's gone through four singers: Brett Scallions, Torrin Green, John Corsale, and now Aaron Scott. But still, I definitely like Fuel. I do like all their songs with Brett, Torrin, and John, and now Aaron. I know I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube with Aaron performing the songs and everything like that. I'm curious to know how he's going to do, how this song is going to be. I heard snippets with previews that was posted on Fuel's Facebook page, and I got lucked out because I went to Walmart today because my dad had to put fixed tires or oil or whatever in the car, and I was going through the CD section, and I found Fuel's greatest hits. Well, the best of Fuel, the 2005 album. Of course, these are only for three albums: Sunburn, Something Like Human, and Natural Selection. Fun fact, or not fun fact, I did message the Fuel Facebook page back on Sunday because I was having a really, really bad day, and I messaged. I said, I don't know if this is the manager or Carl Bell himself, but I'm going to see you guys in Roland on Cherokee Casino and Roland on Friday, and it was possible if I can meet you guys after the show or before the show, because I've been having a really crappy week and definitely make my week. Not even like 10 minutes after that, I got a message, and I figured that was Carl Bell, because I think he runs all the YouTube channels and social media for Fuel and everything. He said, yeah, sometimes we do come to the merch booth after the shows, but if we are out there, feel free to come up and say hi, take pictures, and whatever you want to do and everything. I said, well, I definitely do that. Thank you so much. So, fingers crossed that they're going to be out there, because like I said, I have some money that I am going to go get some merch booth. And like I said, it's a free show, so bonus points. And like I said, Rolling Cherokee Casino is probably about 30 minutes from here, so not that far anyway. Not as far as the drive for Fayetteville and anything. Like I said, it's a free show, so that's where I'm going. And fingers crossed that there is a merch booth and they are going to be out there. If not, it ain't the end of the world, but I'm definitely hoping. But anyway, I'm reacting to their new song, Want It, with the new band members and Neil Fuel and everything like that. Right at the time I'm recording this, there's only one dislike out of the 1.3 thousand likes, so gotta be good. But like I said, if you want to check out the original video without my commentary, the link will down in the description down below. But two more things. There is not a music video yet. The Reacts, unlike the Battle for the Cage and Dust music videos, this is just the lyric video that is up right now. So hopefully they'll have a music video coming out. And like I said, I have my brother's headset for the last time in this video because this is the final reaction video. I'm doing this out of this three-part series. But again, if I'm talking too loud, it's just I feel like that I'm not hearing myself. So like I said, it's just voice projecting. But I definitely have it to where it's down a little bit and all that. But like I said, if you want to check out the original video, the link is down in the description down below. Make sure everything's up and good. I had some issues with trying to get the calling video up and going. But like I said, if you want to check out the visual video, links down in the description. Oh God, I've been talking for over 6 minutes. Anyway, let's jump right into it. Here we go. Fuel. I like that. I like the effects in the background. Looks like we're in outer space or some void or whatever. I like the graphic design on that. It's really cool. And Aaron Scott, I've seen videos. He's got good pipes. Man, say what you want about the bands going through multiple singers, but that's probably one of the best ones. Of course, nobody can be Brett and Fuel original singer, but that man has got some pipes, and like I said, he was on The Voice and had only 2 people turned around, surprisingly, and luckily was one of them. Of course, with The Voice, there's no rock musician on there. The closest thing you got the audition of on The Voice or whatever, he chose Blake Shelton on there because that was like one of the last. And of course, Gwen Stefani was on there. Can't stand Gwen Stefani. I'm not a huge fan of Blake Shelton now or whatever, but he chose. Aaron Scott did choose Blake Scott. Aaron Scott did choose Blake Shelton to be his member and everything, and I think he got kicked off after the battle rounds, and he did get saved by John Morrison or whatever, something like that, and then he finally get kicked off for good, but luckily it worked out for him. He's now Field's lead singer, and hopefully. And one thing I forgot to mention in the call video, I know I mentioned it, and this chair is squeaking, I am so sorry, but one thing I forgot to mention in the call video, I know I mentioned in Nickelback that Nickelback, The Calling, and Fuel are releasing albums this year. I did forgot even to look the dates, but I know Nickelback is releasing their album, Everything Under the Sun, on October 30th. I think Fuel is releasing their new album, Pendulum, the same day. I'm not 100% sure. I know it's sometime in October, and I know The Calling is also going to release their album. I'm going to check real quick. I know they're all coming out this year. I know they have Alex Band has confirmed and everything, and I know you can go pre-order Nickelback's new album and that. And I'm just making sure the reward code, it's scheduled to release in 2026, and it's Call Out Before the World Turns to Dust as the Calling. It looks like, okay, they have a release date, so The Calling's album is going to be released first on September 23rd, 2026, and it looks like the track list is already available, and yes, Stand Up Now is going to be on there. And Fuel's Pendulum album is going to be released in October, and I'm going to check that one more time. I do know that that Nickelback's releasing their album on October 30th, and I think that I know Fuel's releasing that album on in October as well, and I think it's the same day. Don't quote me on that. I'm checking right now, and that's a new single that just came out, and I'm just making sure. And I know if you, like I said, if you go to the Fuel's website, they have every album on there that Carl Bill went. There's no Puppet Strings on there because somebody. Of course, that's the album that No Few member is on there now, and Carl Bill did a AMA on Reddit when he returned to Fuel, and that's what somebody asked, what did you think of Puppet Strings? He's like, it wasn't a bad album, and I don't consider it a Fuel album, but it's not a terrible album by any means and everything like that. I'm just making sure. I'm trying to see when that album comes out. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to look this up, and if I can't find it by the time I end the video, I am going to put all the release dates on the albums on the description, but I'm pretty sure it's in October. But like I said, if you want to check out the music video, or the video regardless, if you want to check it out, I will release it. Okay, yeah, I just checked it. It is going to be the same. It's going to come out the same day Nickelback's releasing their album. But anyway, if you want to check out the video, description down below. I know this is the longest video I did out of the 3 videos, but still, hope you guys enjoyed all 3 videos I did. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Check out my social medias down below. As always, thank you guys a lot for watching. I'll see you on the future video. Take it easy. All right.